Well, hello there, Virgo. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So, happy birthday. This tarot reading is in celebration of you. We're going to be taking a look at your solar year ahead. So, we'll start with August of 2023 and kind of go through until August 2024. We're going to take a look first at the overall energies for the year, and then we'll take a look at each quarter, looking for the energy of each quarter, but then also any obstacles that might be on your path and advice that Spirit would have for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with the Animal Spirit Tarot and then also the Soul Travelers Oracle cards. So let's see what we have here. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Love that. And Wandering Path, enjoy the journey. Yes, I feel like you're kind of going in a new direction. With Wandering Path, that means that you're kind of stepping into some new chapter in your life. But it is also understanding, stepping a little bit out of your comfort zone, not feeling like you have to know exactly where you are going or what the path has in front of you. It's that energy of having a beginner's mind, of understanding that you are stepping into something new. And with the Skunk Spirit, know your worth. It is also an energy of understanding that any opportunities or new relationships or situations that come onto your path, to take them, okay, and not feel as if you are deserving of that situation or relationship. It's understanding that you know your worth. You've done some healing about any unworthiness that you may have had in the past, stepping into an energy of knowing that this new journey for you, whatever it is there for you because you have done the work, you have done the healing, you are ready for this journey. Now, I love this energy because there is a strong energy of perhaps moving, physically moving, okay? Either your home, your job, your career, relationships. There's this energy of understanding, oh my goodness, I have to wander. The wandering soul is calling you. It's an energy of understanding where I am right now is maybe where you needed to be for some time, okay? Especially if you've been going a little bit into your hermit energy or kind of like trying to heal from some certain situations, whether that is, a breakup or the ending of a career or, even a sense of, for some of you, it could have been retirement or perhaps needing some time to overcome a physical ailment or illness. There's this energy of knowing that you put your time and energy into doing the healing that you may have needed to do in some area of your life. And now you are ready to kind of start a new cycle. But it is not returning to a cycle or a job or a relationship or a situation that you had in the past. This is the energy of I want something new, and perhaps not knowing exactly what that is, but kind of embracing the energy of knowing that it's an adventure, right? Like stepping onto a new path and allowing yourself to surrender to it, to not feel like you have to have everything planned out. So, oh my goodness, look at this, your underlying energy. And remember, the underlying is really oh my gosh, and I'm going to have to take this. They were showing it to me. The Wheel of Fortune, a destined new journey for you. Look at that, the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune. This is something destined, divine timing coming into play, putting you onto a new path, allowing you to go in a new direction. The Wandering Heart, okay, is that energy of your heart, your soul is calling you to go in a new way. It may not be that where you are right now is difficult or terrible, but it's also not meeting what your heart desires. So knowing your worth, knowing that it's time to kind of go in a different direction and allowing yourself to go there, even though you don't know exactly where it's going to go. Now with the Wheel of Fortune here, I also feel like this could be something that pops in out of the blue. And it's so interesting because we had that super blue moon, full moon in Pisces on Wednesday or Thursday of this week, depending on where you live in the world, but it could be an opportunity that even comes in right here at the beginning of your birthday season that is going to be leading you in a new direction. It doesn't mean that you might move right this week, right? But like new opportunities, situations starting to pop up, or inspirations to start looking for another place to go, whether that's once again a new home, a new job, a new career, a new relationship. Understanding that this next chapter of your life is definitely destined for you. It's part of your destiny. Understanding that you're going to gain more insight, wisdom about yourself, the world, relationships by going on this path. And I love this community and travel. You see, this is why I think so many of you are looking, searching perhaps for new soul tribe members, okay? New friends, new acquaintances, or reconnecting to people that you used to be near, okay? But understanding this is destined. These people, these situations are destined for you. Understanding that you have new people coming onto your path, or perhaps reuniting with people from the past that you have soul contracts with. Understanding that this next chapter of your life is about making those connections, and understanding that those people are going to help bring you greater insight and wisdom about yourself, but you are also sharing your hermit energy, your insight, your wisdom with others. So I love this energy. This is just so incredible. And you know what is underneath is what is about to occur is available for you if you allow yourself to go in this direction. You understand your worth and you allow yourself to travel, to move, to expand your horizons. Okay, so let's go to the first quarter. So this is August, September, and October. So we have the King of Swords, hidden motivations, a never-ending story. Yes, I feel like right now you could be in this never-ending story. You could have the inkling that something new is coming, but you are understanding. I'm kind of like in the same, hamster wheel. Like I'm just stuck. Like I can't break out of things if I stay where I am. So this is kind of like you're in a job, right? And you can't seem to get a promotion or get a raise or get acknowledged. And it doesn't matter how hard you work. You're doing a lot of work, you're trying very hard, but you're kind of feeling stuck in that job or that career. It's understanding, okay, maybe it is time to go in a new direction, to find a new job, to find a new career. It could be that maybe you're living somewhere and you're trying to meet new people and make new connections, but you can't seem to find those people where you are living. It could be that it's time to move on, right? To find a new community, people that are more like-minded to you. Same thing if you have a relationship or relationships where you feel like it's the same thing day in, day out. People aren't changing. They may not be supportive of you. You're kind of getting lost in that. Then maybe it is time to end some relationships or a specific relationship in order to go towards what your heart truly desires. This is an energy of understanding I'm stuck. I have to make some changes. And that's where I feel like this know your worth is coming into play, Virgo, because it's understanding I've done what I can in these situations. I've learned what I can. I'm not going to gain any more insight or wisdom if I stay where I am. If I want to grow, if I want to evolve, if I want to ascend, I have to make some changes. I have to come out of my comfort zone. And even if I don't know exactly where I'm going, I have to start taking those steps to find the new people, the new opportunities, the new situations that are destined for me and that I am ready to receive. Because here you have the King of Swords and the hidden motivations. Understanding that you're getting the clarity when you understand that why you may be staying where you are. Is it a sense of wanting security? Is it a sense of just being fearful of what may lay ahead if you go onto a new path? Sometimes we will allow ourselves to stay stuck in a situation because it's familiar. It brings us a lot of comfort to know that we know, even if it's something that we don't like, we understand it. We know how to work with it, right? But this is a longing. This is a desire to go in a new direction. So let's see what we have here. Yes, you have, look at this. You have a wounded warrior energy, understanding that you've been putting a lot of time and energy into something that's really it's uncomfortable. It's not terrible. Once again, the Four of Cups is the ho-hum card, right? It's kind of like, I'm bored with where I am. I'm bored with what I'm doing. It's time for me to get on my horse and go in a new direction. And I love that energy. I think for these next 3 months, you're really trying to figure out, what is it? You're getting inspired. You could have had your birthday, or you're getting ready for your birthday, and you're doing that yearly review, right? You're looking at, what have I accomplished this year, and where was I hoping to be? And I feel like for some of you, there's a big disconnect to where you were a year ago and where you wanted to be now on your next birthday. And you're like, I didn't really make that much progress. What is going on? I have to make some changes. There are things that my heart is desiring. It's time to go out and go get them. Now, Virgo, one of the things we have to realize is that when we're in the stuck energy, okay, you may feel stuck at this time, but I feel like you've done a lot of healing over the last year. You may not have a lot to show for it in material things or that type of thing, but ask yourself, okay, how are you feeling about yourself? Have you done a deeper sense of healing? Do you feel more worthy of going after what it is that you want than you may have a year ago? And that's a really important step. Sometimes, we only credit ourselves for what we can see we've produced in the world. But sometimes it is that energy of taking a look at it. Perhaps you're healthier now than you were a year ago. Perhaps you're eating better. Perhaps you're exercising better. Maybe you have allowed yourself to heal from an illness so that you now have more energy to go after what it is that you truly want. Perhaps you've healed from a breakup or from a job or a career that was very disappointing. You allowed yourself to do that healing so that now you have the time and the energy to go after what it is you truly want. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving card in the deck, right? It's that energy of determination. I'm going to go after what my heart truly desires, because you now know what your worth is. You've taken the time to do that deep healing, and now you're ready to go towards what it is your heart desires. Once again, you may not know exactly what that is, but you're ready to step onto that path and to start looking deeper at what your heart truly desires. Okay, so now let's take a look at the second quarter. So this would be November, December, and January. So we have the Ascended Masters, Flexible, and then the Moon card. Okay, so the Moon card is that energy of knowing that the divine is working with you. You do not know everything that lies ahead. They're only illuminating one step at a time. Virgo, I think the key for this year is allowing yourself to surrender to the journey, to not feel like you have to have complete control over the path or know exactly where you're going. It is this energy of surrendering to the divine, to saying, okay, just show me the next step. And as soon as that step is illuminated and you work on it and you're ready for more, asking for the next step, understanding that all you have to do is stay present and work on the one step that they've given you. Whether that is, applying for new jobs or starting to visit new cities you may want to move to, understanding that this time is really, I feel like this year ahead is really about you connecting to what it is that you truly want. At this time, you may not know exactly what your heart desires, okay? And sometimes that keeps us in that energy of, well, I might as well just stay where I am. If I don't know what I really want, then I guess I'll just stay safe and stay where I am. The Moon card is indicating that you're willing to take those actions. You're willing to start stepping on this journey. Oh my gosh, look at this. You have the Strength card, the Page of Cups, and the Sun card. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. understanding that you have the moon and the sun. You have the stars aligning for you this year. It's about allowing yourself to overcome any fears of not knowing exactly where you're going and just taking one step at a time. Loving yourself, Page of Cups, loving yourself enough, having enough compassion for yourself that you're willing to at least start experimenting, discovering, wandering, okay, to find what it is that you truly want. Having the strength and the courage to go forward outside of your comfort zone, even if you don't know where it's going. Because Virgo, you like structure, you like plans, you like to know what's going on and where you're going to go. This is a year of kind of stepping out of that and allowing yourself to kind of have a greater sense of speaking to your spirit guides and angels about what is my next step? Where do I go from here? And just allowing one step at a time to be illuminated. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the third quarter. So this would be February, March, and April. Yes, you have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Deception and here and now. So I feel as if for some of you, if you stay in the here and now, okay, stay in that present moment, stay in this energy of finding yourself the freedom from this energy. The deception card can sometimes be that energy of deceiving yourself from what your heart truly desires, okay? Knowing your worth. And a lot of times what happens is that we can self-sabotage. We don't step truly into our own independence, our own freedom, because we're concerned about what is going to happen. Those fears can pop up. And I think in this third quarter, you may feel like those fears are starting to pop up. Understand that when you're triggering your fears, that means you are making progress. If you are always comfortable, if you never have any inkling of anxiety or any fears popping up, that means that you're just staying exactly where you are, right? This is the energy of being able to really step into your independence, your freedom. And not worrying so much about what other people think about some of the choices that you're making. Being able to go on this path by yourself if necessary, right? In order to find what it is that your heart truly desires. And once again, also becoming very independent in your thinking about what your heart desires. The Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. We call it the single lady card, but really it is about understanding that you are enjoying your life. Enjoying the life that you really want for yourself and not allowing yourself to get caught up in what other people may be saying about you behind your back. Saying, no, that doesn't matter to me anymore. I have to go towards what it is that I truly want. Yes, because I feel as if, you have the Capricorn energy here with the Devil, the Two of Swords, and the King of Cups. This is an energy of blocking what it is that your heart truly desires, because you could be attached to being concerned what other people may say. All right. So once again, say perhaps you want to quit your job in order to start your own business. You could have family and friends that are like, Virgo, what are you doing? You have a stable job. You need to stay where you are. And so you may be focused on listening to external opinions, okay? But this is the energy of allowing yourself to detach from any of that. Understanding that it's time for you to not hold yourself back, to step into your sense of independence and going in the direction that you really want to. Could be that you want to move to another city or another country, and you could have people in your life that are like, Virgo, what are you doing? They're doing that because they're concerned you are leaving their life, right? And they don't want change. They want to keep you in their life. But this is understanding. This is a voyage of your heart. You're going towards what it is that you truly want for yourself. All right, so let's take a look at the fourth quarter. And Virgo, I do personal readings, and if this is resonating with you, there's a link in the description box for my personal readings. I do have a special solar year, so if this is resonating, you may want to check that out, and that link is in the description box below. So let's take a look at your fourth quarter. Yes, look at you. You're coming out of the cage here. I always love this card because this is coming out of your comfort zone, understanding, well, wait a minute, I want to go in a different direction. I don't want to stay confined to what other people want for me. I want to step out and I want to seek my freedom. Allowing yourself to truly detach, okay, from the energy of what other people want for you and going towards what your heart truly desires. Taking off the mask, being your true authentic self. And then look at this, the 10 of Cups. The Milk and Honey card is the 10 of Cups. Understanding that you are truly going, you have the Sun card and the 10 of Cups, going towards what your heart truly desires. Whether that is in relationships, job, career, where you live, what you are doing on a daily basis, you are going towards it and you are finding it here this year. Wow, beautiful energy. You know, Virgo, I think it is, I think it's one of those years where you may just want to embrace the journey ahead. Just embrace the energy of this adventure of learning what it is that you truly want for yourself. Yes, because you know what you're doing? You are stepping into this energy. Look at, you have the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, putting behind all of the, I think this is the misconceptions that people may have had about you, okay? Or it could be this energy of understanding how the conditioning that you have received since you were a child has prevented you from stepping into your truth. That's exactly what you're doing. You're taking off your mask, you're stepping into your truth, and you're finding this true worthiness within you to go towards what it is that your heart truly desires and not accepting anything less than what you truly want, not taking second place. This is an energy of I'm stepping into my truth and I'm going for it all. Wow, what a beautiful energy here. All right, Virgo, well, let's pull a Soul Truth card for you and see for some final advice for this year ahead for you. All right, what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? I think that is why you're still stuck, because you have some impossible expectations of yourself. I'm not saying that they are of the world outside of you. I think that they're almost impossible expectations that you have of yourself. And what I think you're seeing is that those expectations have kind of actually been put on you. It's kind of been a mask that you have taken to wearing that this year you are taking off. These are the expectations that you have been conditioned to believe that you should meet. Okay, so it's almost like they're not even expectations that you put on yourself. This year, you're understanding that that is what has been holding you back, is that these expectations that you have taken on, okay, but they were part of the conditioning, whether from your family, friends, society, government, whatever it is. It's kind of like overcoming that, understanding, wait a minute, there's something more that I want for myself. I'm looking for that. Yeah, the hidden motivations. What is it that you really and truly want? Maybe perhaps going back to what you may have wanted to do as a child and understanding, well, wait a minute, I want to go live that life now, and stepping into your true authentic self. So it says the expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve our expectations and replace them with gratitude. Yeah, that energy of understanding. If I expect certain things to happen and they don't, then I am constantly, and look at, this is that constantly being disappointed, right? The mental anguish, the regrets of the things that we could have done but didn't do because that it didn't work out. It wasn't working out exactly how we wanted it to. This is allowing yourself to just kind of like enjoy what life brings to you, being in the here and now and understanding that, okay, I'm not going to set a lot of expectations. Perhaps this is a year where you don't set like a ton of goals. Your goal this year is really to allow yourself to just surrender to the journey and see what comes up. And then not truly have like any expectations of where it's going to go. Like almost throwing that idea up out of up into the air and saying, I'm coming out of this cage of expectations and just going to see what comes onto my path, and accepting everything that comes onto your path with gratitude, appreciation, excitement, and enthusiasm. What a beautiful energy, Virgo. I love this energy. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you a very happy birthday. I wish you much love and light all of this year long, and I appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.